Now, every now and again, British heavyweight title fights come along, and they're not like buses. They don't come along that often. There's lots of fights, but to be honest with you, they don't really mean that much. You can count on one hand in about the last 40 years the British heavyweight title fights that have A, meant anything, and B, wait for it, captured the imagination. Now, on July 23rd at Wembley, there is a bonanza fight as far as I'm concerned, and I really mean this. In one corner will be the defending British and Commonwealth champion Derek Delboy Chisora, and in the other corner will be a man who single-handedly, it seems, is on a mission to raise the profile, not just of British boxing, but certainly of British heavyweights, and that's an old friend of the show, Tyson Fury, and I'm delighted to say that Tyson joins me on the line now. First of all, Tyson, just run through the press conference that happened the other day when you showed up with a couple of, well, odd bodyguards.
Well, it was a bit of a strange situation, you see, because Frank Warren's office kept phoning Hennessy Sports and saying there's going to be a proper security guard there. And they phoned board a few times, kept going on about security. So they had to have security to walk me in. And we had these two little midget fellas walk us in. But it was really hilarious because they were really small and I was a giant. And everyone, like, when we walked up the stairs, one of them said, "Look out, everyone, the champs in." Everyone turned around to see, like, security guards. And there was just these two little midget fellas.
Oh, fantastic.
Everyone was laughing. It was really good fun.
Now, when you actually sat down on the table with Derek Chisora, did you have any proper, did you speak to him sensibly, or was it all about, slanging matches and challenges? And did you actually manage to have a half-decent conversation with Delboy?
I don't think anyone could have a half-decent conversation with Delboy. I don't think he could have one with himself, because I don't think he's the cleverest of chaps, I don't think he's got a conversation in him.
Yeah. But do you think he's got a fight in him, though? Because if I'm not mistaken, you acknowledge that he's a decent fighter. He's a brave fighter, isn't he? I mean,
yeah. It's going to be a really good fight, to be honest with you. He's undefeated. I'm undefeated. Got the same kind of records, 14-0. I've got 10 knockouts. He's got 9. So on paper, it's going to make for an exciting title fight. And it's not just that. I'm very hungry for this title because I've been waiting for this shot for quite a long time now. I've been calling these guys out since I've had 2 and 3 fights. And we've finally got them in the ring now, so it's my time to not let it slip. I'm going to be training for this fight like it's a world heavyweight title fight. This is my world title. And I'm not thinking about anything else apart from Derek Chisora and Wembley.
Where are you going to be training, Tyson? Are you going to go away to a camp somewhere, or are you just going to be training in Manchester?
No, I'm going to be training in Manchester. And we've got some sparring partners coming in from America, so we should have the right preparation. We've got 7 weeks still, so everything's on course, to be honest with you.
Now, what happened at the James DeGale fight against George Groves when you appeared? I mean, I saw you with your top off, issuing challenges. Was that to Delboy? What actually happened there?
Well, I'll tell you what happened.
Go on.
Delboy was in the newspaper recently, about 3 weeks ago, saying that Mick Hennessy was trying to steal one of his titles and doing a snide trick to try and make me not fight him. And he only believes that top fighting men fight each other in the ring, and titles are won and lost in the ring and all that.
Sure.
And that, you know as well as everybody else does, that's not how I do business. I fight the best, and whoever's there in front of me, I fight. And he's trying to say that I wasn't game enough to fight him and all that rubbish, whatever.
Yep.
So I saw him sat ringside, and it got to me a little bit, so I ran down the stairs and I said, "Oi," I said, "who do you think you are?" He's getting in some papers. I said, "Say it to me face. You want to say something?" And he absolutely bottled it, really, and he started backing up and that, and then I just lost it a bit, to be honest with you.
You took your top off?
I took my top off, yeah.
What made you take your top off? I mean, it was hot in there, but that's not the reason you took your top off, is it?
Well, I tell you what happened.
Go on, tell me.
I was saying, do you know when I get you in the ring, I'm going to knock you out? And he's shaking his head saying there's not enough money involved, as if there's not going to be a fight. So I said, right, there's not going to be a boxing fight. Let's have a fight now. Shirt come off. And I said, let's get at it now then. If there's not going to be a boxing match, let's fight here now. And that was it. He bottled it, and he just didn't want to know at all.
Okay. Oh, and then I know you were evicted after that, but that's by the by.
I was evicted. It's all good fun, though, isn't it?
Hey, listen, you know what, Tyson? You just said it, and that's what I've always liked about you. You're a breath of fresh air. You've been entertaining since day one. So it's July 23rd at Wembley. It's going to be a massive. It's going to be a sellout. You know that, don't you?
Yeah. It's definitely going to be a good thing because we've got two guys here. I don't like him too much. I don't think he likes me too much.
Right.
And we're both looking to do big things in our careers. So this is a crossroads fight, one or the other really. So whoever moves on from this is going to maybe fight for a world title or big titles or something.
Listen, Tyson, it's been a pleasure talking to you today. Get back to your family, and I'll speak to you hopefully 2 weeks before that fight.
Okay then, Steve. All the best to you. God bless.
Tyson Fury, thanks very much.
Bye-bye.